So today we are seeing what is called the backend developer roadmap. That is what we are going to be seeing today to see how we can work with it. Because we first of all in the previous class we saw how to become the roadmap to become a front end developer. So we are going to also be seeing that of the backend developer to understand all the necessary skills that we need to study in order to become a backend developer. So we are going to be understanding that. So before diving to understand what is a back-end developer or development, the first thing to understand is that web development is divided into two parts. We have the front-end development and we have the back-end development. And we also have the full stack development. And the full stack development is made up of, it comprises of what? The combination of the front-end development and the back-end development. So in our previous class, the previous video we had was the front-end development. We saw the roadmap and all the skills that you need to become a front-end developer. So today we are going to also be working with the back-end development. All the skills you need to be able to acquire to become a back-end developer. That is what we are going to be doing today. So, and now we are going to understand all the skills we need to become a back-end developer. Why is it important to become a back-end developer and the timeline for learning each of the particular skills that we are going to be seeing today. So the first thing we need to understand is what is it or who then is a back-end developer. So when you understand your role, you understand the role that is there, you better understand the skills to study to become to be able to emphasize, to be able to implement that particular role. So a back-end developer is responsible for the server side of web applications and system. So back-end developers ensure that the system and the databases work seamlessly to support the front-end operations. They build and manage the system that makes up everything to run smoothly behind the scenes, like what? Like handling data, server communication, and security. While the users interact with the front end, when you enter a particular website or particular page, you're interacting with the front end. That is the GUI, the graphical user interface. You don't know what is happening in the background. The back end developers are responsible for what is happening in the background because without the background, you cannot see what the beauty you're seeing in that site. The beauty you see is to interact, to enter that site to interact, or enter any e-commerce website to do your shopping, everything. You're just interacting with the GUI. But the work is done in the background that you don't see. So